The most important definition for me is welcoming or meeting emotions versus dwelling on them. Because so many people are like, oh no, I don't want to welcome how I feel because I don't want to dwell on it. Yeah, dwelling is completely different. Dwelling is like staying in an emotion and living it again and again and again and again, and having a bit of self-pity at some point. I'm not saying self-pity is bad. I'm just saying that sometimes we tend to ruminate, and rumination, and when you do like vicious circles, it's completely different than welcoming. Welcoming an emotion should be felt completely and fully. There should be a sense of trust and a sense of safety. Obviously, maybe not at the start, but you'll get there. And there should be a sense of allowing it to be. And it should not last for very long. It's not a long process. It's not an hour or 2 hours. It's not a month. If you have been in the same feeling for over a month, there could be a few different reasons for that, and I can talk about it later. I think a lot of people are preventing themselves from allowing their emotions to be because they are scared of dwelling. But again, if you trust yourself that that emotion will pass, you won't be scared of dwelling, or you won't be concerned about dwelling. Last thing I want to say about this is that we do not have emotional education. Like, we learn about so many things in school, but there's a lot of essential things missing, which is just like, what are the basic emotions? How to react on them, how to deal with them. This small thing that action and emotions are different, these are the things that we don't learn at school. And I learned only through therapy. All of these ideas that I'm sharing with you are not really from me. It's a bit from my experiences, but it's also from the therapies I followed in my life. And that is a bit sad, because someone who never been into therapy would not know that, or he would know by reading books, I don't know, but we don't have emotional education. Hence, it's hard for us to deal with emotions. And I feel that a lot of people see emotions as, you can only feel joy and happiness and fulfillment, for example. And even into spiritual communities, sometimes it's like, oh no, anger is bad, it's a lower emotion, you should not feel it, you should feel good instead, and if you feel anger, you should try to find ways to switch it. And I think this is slightly dangerous, because that means that you're not accepting yourself fully, and you're not meeting yourself fully where you're at. And moreover, you're scared of a feeling, which is a simple feeling. I know anger can feel so overwhelming, but it's still just a feeling. And I really think that if we learn how to deal with them, it can change our lives. I think that a lot of people see different emotions as like bad. I know a lot of people who prevent themselves from crying because they think that it's useless to cry. But for me, I see it as, sorry if it's disgusting, but I see it as it's not useless to blow in your nose. It's not useless to go to the bathroom. It's not useless to cry. It's the same process for me. If you feel like crying, if you have like this feeling in your throat that you want to cry, it means that there's some stuff that needs to go out of yourself. Like, get it out of your system. It's okay, it's normal, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to cry. There is another point, which is sometimes we stop ourselves from crying for so long that it's actually hard for us to cry. Even though we feel like crying, it's not possible for us to cry. That has also been my experience, and I can talk about it again someplace else, because for years I was not able to cry. Even for a movie, even for whatever reason, I was just not able to cry, and that is therapy who helped me about it. Anyway, I hope these definitions help you to go through with your life and help you to deal with how you feel and de-dramatize how you feel, and know that it is okay. No matter how you feel, it won't stay. And no matter how you feel, you can trust yourself that it is safe to feel it, because there's a difference between feeling and acting. Please comment below what you think about what I said, or what do you think about emotions in general? How do you deal with your own emotions? Let me know, please. Also, share this video with your friends, with your family. You never know when someone needs some ideas around emotional well-being and emotional strength. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.